Welcome to my tarot card reading for Capricorn 2019. And this is Manu Tarot. Remember, the purpose of this is to give you warnings and advice of what might happen so you can be prepared or find ways to minimize it. Okay? With that in mind, let's go. We have here in a vertical position, we have Obatala, Oba, and Eshu. Considering just Obatala and Oba, the tarot cards here are talking about ill advices, so be careful. They might look well intentioned, but it could not be. Okay, so during this time of the year, just if you're going to receive any advice and any warning, just do it from a professional. Okay, not a friend or someone that seems to be your friend. Anyhow, the tarot cards are showing that sooner or later the people behind this are going to be discovered. Right here we have the Strength, Sun, Leo, Pluto, Seven of Pentacles, Saturn, Taurus, Death, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, Uranus. First of all, investments and gambling. Be very careful. Okay, you might lose a lot of money during this month. Okay, if you are expecting some money, some compensation, you might not receive the amount that you were expecting or you were told. So keep that in mind. Also, be very careful with your money management. Okay, during 2019. Yeah, I believe that would be all general. Let's go to the trimesters. We have the first trimester composed of the Five of Cups, Death, and the Four of Wands. First, this one is, it sounds like you're coming out of depression, a depressive state. It could be melancholy, or you were withdrawn, isolated, you were grieving, whatever was the process. But it sounds like this trimester is a process where you're going to start coming out, okay, of that process. The first trimester, the first month, that's where you have to, the grief starts, the loss. There's the loss of something. That might leave you a little bit confused, disappointed. That loss could be related with money. It could be a theft, so a robbery, an assault. So be very careful during this month, okay? February, second month, things are not going to move as expected. Okay. Four of Staff. Here you're celebrating. It sounds like it's related with a contract, with a pact, whatever it is that you convene with whoever it is. Again, keep in mind to be very careful. Okay. The warning still there. The second trimester, which is influenced by Obatala, Oba, Leo, Pluto, Sun, Saturn, Taurus, is a process of this is all about cognitive dissonance. Technically, that's what this trimester is. Cognitive dissonance. It's a process of transformation that starts on April, then changes, transformation. I won't be surprised if you also move. Then you have here the 6. You could see that as a present, a gift, but it doesn't sound like a present and a gift, especially when you see this and these other cards. So this is mostly an event, a success, a situation, or even a person that reveals information that some way, somehow could be beneficial. And that's where the advice walks in of be careful of ill advices or well-intended advices. They might sound good, they might look good, and when you do it, it might have the wrong consequences. Therefore, be very careful during this month. June, you might feel a little bit confused. I wouldn't say confused, it's more ambivalent, more ambivalent. You don't have a clue if you should go left or right. That's how more or less you're going to feel. And like everything else in life, is closely related with money. Okay? That decision, that being ambivalent like that, is due to money. And again, keep in mind the ill advice or well-intended advice, warnings, if they're not coming from a professional, I will be careful. We have the 3rd trimester, July, August, and September. And over here, Saturn, the death, all those cards. And this trimester brings an opportunity, we can call it like that, where again, an event will open your eyes. It could be good, it could be bad, it's not relevant at this point. Something happens, it opens your eyes, and you start seeing things for what they are. The thing is that it's going to make you feel very confident, okay, during this trimester. And again, the advice is be practical, okay, during the whole year, but also during this trimester. You have here July, opportunities are showing up, okay. We have Obara, Ejio, Saturn, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio. Careful, again, if it is investment, gambling, they might make you an offer, whatever it is. I'm not saying don't do it, just be diligent, do some research before you jump into the wagon. August, this is where you open the eyes, you start open and realizing what things are. Finally, everything is uncovered. If there's someone trying to harm you some way, somehow, it comes out. The ill intended advice, things like that, anything along that line is going to be exposed during this time. Okay, by September you feel pretty confident and you are confident that whatever it is that you're going to face, you have the experience and everything will be fine. Again, we have Saturn here. Don't be too confident that you sound like something else, okay? Because it might have a negative impact. You have Saturn there, so you always have to be cautious on everything. Follow the law, everything by the dot. Make sure that everything is done by the dot. Don't be overconfident. Then, the last trimester, we have the 7 of coins, the star, and the tower. We have Ejio and the death with Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, and Uranus. Okay, so disappointment. Let's put it like that. Things don't go the way expected. Okay? October. This is going to be a month of contemplation, a month of looking at what you have done, what you have achieved or not achieved. This is a time where you're seeing the results. You're like harvesting. You're seeing the results of your actions. November, this is where you're going to start feeling a little bit disappointed, discouraged perhaps, or anything along that line. And the Tower, December. Unexpected event that shake you up. It could be an accident. We have to remember this card here. It could be an accident. So again, be careful how you drive, obey traffic lights, traffic signs, etc., etc. I mentioned something in the Spanish version. I'm trying to remember what I said. Investments, gambling, horrible idea during this month. Avoid being stubborn throughout the whole year, but especially during during this month, December. Avoid that. This is a time for you to be more flexible. Try to be flexible. Forget what I said. Unexpected events that shake you up. That's where I was coming from. It could be anything. It could be health, and I'm not talking about a common cold. Okay, an accident, anything along that line that really shake you up and make you feel like the whole world is collapsing right before your eyes. Okay. It's just changes and transformation. Things need to happen. What is old needs to pass, and what is new needs to come. But we don't see it like that. We don't experience it like that. Okay? But that's life. Okay? And that's all I have for you, Capricorn 2019. Until the next one.